What's going on, guys? Unchi the Cruncher, and today I'm going to be showing you one of my top 7 games for the iPhone. And remember, guys, I don't consider these to be the best iPhone games of all time. They're just my top rankings of recent games that came out and recent games that I've been enjoying lately. So let's get started. So up at number 5 is Siege Hero. I'm going to start that up. And Siege Hero is by Armor Games. And Siege Hero is one of those games where it's like very similar to Angry Birds, but I actually like how they changed it up a little bit. So the level is very similar to Angry Birds as well. So let's try level 1. So the story is there's a bunch of villagers and an army comes to raid them, and you're trying to protect the villagers by killing off these samurai. And what's a little different about Angry Birds is that instead of shooting birds from this side, you're actually shooting this side, this way, in like a first-person sort of view. And instead of birds, you're shooting rocks. And let me show you. And there's a little aiming thing over here. It's easy as that. And as you use less rocks and as you kill more enemies and you can collect actually coins, you get a crown if you get the maximum score. There we go. And right now we're fighting samurai, as you can see. Actually, and as you go on in the game, there's actually a lot more bad guys to fight, like Indians, and there's Vikings, and there's knights, and there's a lot of variety in this game. And it's pretty fun too, and the physics is great. So if you're a big fan of Angry Birds, then you're gonna love this game. So check that out, Siege Hero, and it's completely free on the App Store. So check that out. Okay, so up at number 5 is Dragonvale. So I'm gonna open this up. So Dragonvale is sort of like a zoo tycoon kind of game, if you ever played that before. Alright, so this is my park, as you can see. So I'm just gonna collect some money from my dragons. Alright, so here's some more. So this is like a zoo, a magical dragon zoo, and these are some of my dragons. I'll show you around. There's my fire dragon, there's a poison dragon, a flower dragon. There's so many varieties of dragons. There's a plant dragon. Let's move on to my second island. There's my ice dragon. There's a lightning dragon, but he's in like a stadium competition right now. And let's see. Oh, this is my favorite, the cold dragon, the mountain dragon, the storm dragon, and this is the blazing dragon, I believe. And I call him Toothless because he kind of looks like that dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. So what you're pretty much trying to do is you get money, and you have gems, and you have food. And you use the money to buy habitats, you could buy eggs, you could buy decorations, and the gems are actually for speeding up some of this process. You could spend them to speed up some of the processes, like building habitats or breeding dragons or hatching eggs, and you would use that because it actually takes several minutes. At first it takes a couple of minutes to do everything, but as you get more advanced, it takes several hours for these habitats to finish and for the food to grow and all the things to happen. So sometimes the gems can be used to speed it up. So this is completely free on the App Store, but however, you can actually physically purchase coins, gems, and fruit. And that's the thing about this game. It's free, but you have to kind of pay if you want these things. I mean, it's completely possible to get this far in the game without spending a dime, but it kind of helps to buy these things. And gems, for example, are you can't get gems. Like, you start out with like 20 gems, but you have, if you want any more, you have to purchase them. And I have to admit, I spent about like $4 on this game, but it's really possible to get this far in the game without spending any money. So if you're broke, no worries, you'll be able to buy this game, no problem. So next at number 3 is Ninja Fishing. So let me show you guys. So Ninja Fishing is sort of like a spin-off of Fruit Ninja. So instead of cutting fruit, you actually cut fish. But it's sort of like it's like a combination of 3 different games. So what you pretty much do is you go down avoiding the fish because you want to go as deep as possible to get the better fish and eventually get a treasure chest. And you can actually drill to speed it up and kill any fish in your way. And there's like a large variety of fish. Alright, so now that I caught fish, I'm going back up, trying to catch as much fish as possible so I can cut them up for some money and some sushi. Alright, let's see. Alright, so there's a limit, so I'm at my limit, hook limit, so it's going to speed up. So I'm just going to be slicing and dicing these fish. Make sure you don't hit those dynamites. I hate those dynamites. Alright. There we go. So here at number 2 is Zombie Highway. Let's open that up. Okay, if you're a big fan of zombie apocalypses, then this is the game for you. So what you're pretty much doing is you're on this van and you're just going down this long highway and these zombies start jumping at you and you're trying to survive, go as far as you can without the zombies toppling your car over. And it's a lot of fun. So controls are pretty easy. You just tilt to steer and you just press the sides to shoot these zombies. So what you can do, you can also like kind of hit them on the side and kind of brush them off like that. Alright. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to go as far as possible without these zombies toppling your car over. And it gets harder as the zombies get stronger and fatter, and they actually have some of them have regenerating abilities where they actually heal on your car. And as you level up, you get better cars, you get a lot more guns, and let me show you a better gun. Let me show you this gun. This is like a gun that boils the zombies' bloods. And I just died. Let's try that again. So, as I was saying, this gun is called a Box 12, I believe. Can't really see, but it's a biological gun where it actually boils the blood of the zombies and they actually start losing health slowly and they just die. Alright, let's show you this machine gun. There are a bunch of different levels, like there's a no weapons level, there's a mist level where everything's foggy, and there's like a hardcore, the swamp level, which is like pretty much impossible. So Zombie Highway is a fun game, it's a blast to play, and check it out. It's free on the App Store, and check it out, guys. So here at number 1 for my top 7 games for the iPhone is Jetpack Joyride. And Jetpack Joyride is a spin-off from the popular zombie shooter, Age of Zombies, and it stars Barry Steak Fries. And what he does now is he pretty much, there's a chain gun down here. That's the same thing as a jetpack. It's a chain gun jetpack pretty much, and he steals it, and it's kind of like a helicopter game. So let me show you guys. So click touch anywhere to play, and the action starts right off the bat, and you'll see. Explosions everywhere. So this is actually a chain gun jetpack. What you're doing is you collect coins, trying not to kill these. Actually, you can kill the scientists. They don't. It doesn't really matter. You're trying to avoid the electricity. That's what you're trying to do. One of my favorite machines you can collect is Mr. Cuddles, this robotic dragon that breathes fire. I'm trying to roast some of these guys. Gary. Ah, there's some missiles coming through. Oh no, Mr. Cuddles. Alright, so once you get hit once, you die, so I shouldn't get hit. And alright, one of the great things about this is the spin token. It's like slots you can play. Oh, okay, I'm dead. So that spin token over there allows me to do this slots sort of thing where I can win prizes. I can win like an extra life, I could win more coins, I could win bombs so I can go further. Let's try this out. Hope I win something. Yeah, coins. So my Dragonvale dragon egg is done incubating. So that has a little notification system bothering me all the time. Alright. So let's try to get far this time. Okay, let's see what I get now. The Little Stomper, right. This is my second favorite machine to get. It's pretty much like a little mech that jumps and floats and hovers. Ah, oh man. Right. So as you collect the coins, you could actually use the coins for upgrades, and I missed that token there. You could actually buy skins for Barry, and you could actually buy different jetpacks, but they're so expensive. And you have to play for quite a while to afford any of them. And another thing I like about this game is that the environment changes. So each game, every time you play this game, one game is never the same as the other because the levels change constantly. Every time you get an upgrade, a power-up, just the levels just change all the time, which makes it exciting. Alright, so I'm dead. Yeah. Ah, yes! Jackpot! So this is called Jetpack Joyride, and it's $1 at the App Store, and I highly, highly recommend it. Definitely check this out. If you're willing to spend $1, definitely get it. And that's it for me, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.